right, I'm live. There we go. I said we're live. What's up, Chevy? How are you, bud? Hope everyone's doing well. What's going on, people? How are you? Thanks for the heartbeat, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, Smitty. Smitty. What's going on? Everyone doing well? Hit my goal. What just happened here? Thank you for the roses, guys. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Steel City, how are you? Hope everyone's doing well. It's been a while since I've seen a bunch of your names show up. Pong, how are you? This app's crazy. You're always coming on here, but never on my face. Oh, man. That's, it's a little graphic. A real man. How are you? All right, guys, if we can get some likes and shares going. Likes and shares. I would appreciate it. Morgan, how are you? I see you. Roy, how's it been, buddy? Hey, what's up, Morgan? I do a lot of stuff on here, Morgan. I'm a gunsmith, so I do like working on my pew-pews on here and just showing people what I do. But tonight, I'm actually trying to sell some merch that we recently came out with to support our small business. So we're just going to give this a few, and we're going to try and get some more people in here, and then I'm going to start showing off some of our stuff. What about you, Morgan? What do you do? What's up, YouTube? Appreciate that. Thank you for the live. Thank you. Land clearing. That's awesome. Just trying to get some more people on, and then we're going to get started. So, Mike, what's up, dude? Good evening. Where are you from, bud? Ah, Michigan, man. Cool. Not too far, but nice way. I'm from Pennsylvania. If you guys can all just do some likes and shares, I would appreciate it. I'd like to get as many people in here as possible. On Facebook as well. YouTube. Instagram. I'm doing a multi-platform here. I'm staring at two chats, all right? Meredith, how are you? Thank you all for joining. I really do appreciate it. Just want to get some more people in here. Easy, my man, thank you for coming by. Haven't seen you a little bit. It's been a minute. Who's on Facebook? Yeah, but it's good to see you, brother. Thank you so much. Big Bob. What's going on, Big Bob? We should all be hashtag dad supporting dads. Ryan Miller. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. So I'm doing a multi-platform again. So I'm going to be staring at two chats, trying to get some movement going here. So if you hear me talking to somebody else, you'll know why. Tommy, how are you? Marky, what's going on, Marky? Full moon, what's going on? There we go. Oh, that's moving pretty good so far. V-Mags, thanks for joining. Full moon, where are you from? I see we got Michigan in the house, right? Easy, where are you from? Kentucky. Got some Kentuckians in the house, huh? Very cool. Colorado. Yeah, man. Jerry, how are you? Jerry Hatfield. Who else is on? Joe Allen. Very cool. All right, if we can all just do some likes and shares, we're going to give this 5 more minutes, and then we'll get started. Lee. Let's start off with maybe admins, if you can please put our website in the chat so people can refer to it. Arizona Stoner, what's up, man? I haven't seen your name come along in a bit. Michael Nelson, good to see you again, man. Thanks for coming by. Hello from Texas. Well, hello from Pennsylvania. Awesome. There we go. Let's build it up some more. Let's build it up some more. Likes and shares. Likes and shares. I'd appreciate it. Tap, tap, tap. Let's keep it going. You can fix my electric, all this madness I got going on up here. I wish somebody would come and just do it. That'd be awesome. Terrico Fernando. Tiger Paw. Awesome. Yeah, I'd love for somebody to come and clean this up. Every time I say I'm gonna, something else pops up. Do we have an admin on Facebook and YouTube? If you can throw, I was going to say the same thing. You're retired. Hey, man. Eyesore only charge arm and a half a leg. Okay, well, I'll give you my bad arm. Our website. I couldn't just throw sheetrock on top of that, could I? That would be against code, I'm assuming. All right, guys, so we got 5 people in here. Let's go ahead and get started. For those of you that don't know, I'm Joe. I'm the owner of Mag5 Firearms. I'm a gunsmith. How do you use your green screen? I really don't, Mike. I just kind of leave it there as a curtain so that you can't see the junk behind it. So if I had a clue how to do that, I think I'd mask everything so you couldn't see the wires and everything. You could if it wasn't for that 4-2. I don't know what 4-2 means. I guess that's what happens when you have friends to help you out, right? But anyway, so I'm a gunsmith, and oh, that's just an extension cord that can come out. Anyway, so I'm a gunsmith, and you know, I love doing like educational videos. I love doing, you know, live when I'm working on my pews. I love doing all sorts of stuff. You know, it's a small business that we opened up in January. I do it part-time because I have a full-time job already. But, you know, we're trying to make up for the last 4 years. So we're, you know, decided to add on something new. I took a hobby into something that turned out to be a lot more than what I thought it was going to be. I got my FFL in January, which is pretty awesome, and we're starting to get a lot of transfers coming in, and more stuff each time that each week is something different and something new, which is pretty awesome. But Facebook, Instagram, TikTok all hate me because I'm 2A. I approve 2A. And, you know, so they're constantly banning me and doing all sorts of stuff. and taking my stuff down all the time. Kind of is what it is. I can't really do anything about it except keep bitching to them, but they don't listen because it's a part of their community standards, right? But I figure it's still American, still have freedom of speech. I can still say and kind of do what I want. So I just got to suffer the consequences when things don't go my way. But then we just kind of move on and do it again, right? So just to kind of help. Like, that's a hell of a question, Mike. I mean, honestly, home personal protection, you can't go wrong with a shotgun, right? Shotgun's the way to go, in my opinion. But if you're looking for something to carry, that's very opinionated. I mean, for me, it's a Glock. Glock 1911. You recommend an elephant gun, huh? Well, it's kind of a little bit too big. What was that? We're having a storm here, and I think something just kind of rumbled my entire house. But anyway, yeah, so it's very opinionated. So, Glocks, 1911s, those two right there in and by themselves are, two pistols that are time tested and don't go wrong. I can take a Glock and drop it in water and in the mud. The same thing with a 1911. Throw it across the room and pick it up and it'll still work. So it's very opinionated, and there's a lot of questions to kind of ask with that, depending on what you need to get out of it, right? If it's strict home protection that you're just going to kind of put next to your dresser at night, shotgun. It's definitely the way to go. But if you're looking for something that you're going to take with you and carry, then I would say get yourself a sidearm. So anyway, the last 4 years really put a toll on my wife and I, and we opened up the business in January. I got my FFL April. So we just kind of, this is all really kind of new for us. I'm on Facebook. I got like almost 7,000 followers. I was on TikTok. I had 3,700 followers, and then I was doing a sub live with a bunch of my people who joined, and they were asking questions about pistols and whatever, and I pulled up a picture of one to show a comparison to people, and they cut my feed. They banned me completely. They took away everything that I had. I was selling stuff. I was I was in the affiliate program. I was selling belts and holsters for other companies, like on here, like you would see on their lives and stuff. And I lost every follower, every affiliate program I had. I lost everything. So I had to start from scratch. And now I'm about a month in. I got like 400 and some followers on TikTok, and I'm just kind of rebuilding everything. That's where I'm at. I opened up a subscriber channel on Facebook. So if you guys like to talk about pew-pews, that's definitely the way to go, because it's a private channel. We don't have any libs or anybody that would come on there and harass us while we're doing it, and I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican, whatever, as long as you're two-way positive, then that's really all that matters to me, but I just won't tolerate politics and all that while I'm trying to run something and build something, so just a little forewarning for everybody. Yes, I am a Trump supporter. Yes, I am a conservative. But, everybody has a right to their own views, and as long as they don't interfere with my goals, which right now is getting myself out of debt and trying to get my business running. So that's where we're at. Right? So, after we got our FFL license, what did that turn out to be? Thunder, that's what I thought. So, yeah, it flashed. That's awesome. So thanks for saying that, Mike. I appreciate it, but they are what they are. And, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, they all have their, I don't know. It's crazy. What they believe in and what they want and all that stuff, I try and follow their guidelines, because they sit there and say, as long as you're doing it in a safe, professional manner, All right. Like I always state that they're open, that they're not open, they're unloaded and all that stuff. Yeah, it's definitely a bump in the road there. Nar Brand. Did I say that right? Is that actually your name, or is that supposed to stand for something? But anyway, I appreciate that. So again, we're just back at it. So when we opened up, we had decided to start getting some merch, and we started selling stuff like T-shirts and hats and stuff, and that's where I'm at today. I used to do it on my old TikTok, where we would, I was selling quite a bit. Again, I had 2,700 followers. I was getting like 4 or 5, 100 followers a day just through my lives. But when they cut me off, they shadow banned me, and they don't let my feeds out. So that's why it's really difficult for me to get more than like 15 people in my lives. So that's why I sit there and say like, share, repost, depending on where you're at. What's up, baby?
I didn't know if you wanted to see it.
Yeah, I do want to see it.
So
it was thunder that caused my house to rattle and shake. Anna, say hi to everybody.
Hello.
That's my beautiful daughter, Anna. Where's it at? There we go.
So the lightning's about to come. Because at first it was lightning, and it was so bright. It was unbelievable. Give it a second. Oh, you missed the lightning.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's
super
crazy.
Bright, and like 10 seconds after that, you'll hear the thunder.
That's crazy.
It was so loud.
Big lightning strike. Thank you. So it was I'm still rebuilding. That's what I'm doing. So I was just Freebird. I was just giving everybody a rundown of what's happened over the past month, or actually almost 2 months now, of getting kicked off of TikTok and, losing my entire following of like 3,700 people. And, even Facebook, I get these things every day that say, oh, your page is not being recommended because you're not following our guidelines. Okay. Right. So only the 6,700 people or 7,000 people that follow me can see whatever I post. So nobody knew. So it's never going to grow. It's going to stay the same, So again, like, share, subscribe, whatever you can do. And then that way they don't have a choice but to, hopefully they'll see how popular it gets and we can keep going. How you been, Freebird? You doing good, man? See, like right now, we just dropped 3, so I don't know what to say about that. It kind of is what it is, All right. So again, like, share, subscribes. That'd be great. And then we're going to go ahead and get started. All right. So when we first open up, man, we're going to talk about our very first product that we had out. Here it is. It's our Mag5 Firearms t-shirt, man. This is the original, the OG. There's still plenty of these. Second order came in already. So we got plenty of these in stock now. This is the original red, white, and blue, 100% high quality cotton. All right, American flag with the Glock in the front, Mag5 Firearms logo t-shirt. All right, 100% high quality cotton, guys. All right, this is an awesome t-shirt, very comfortable. It's great for birthday gifts and Father's Day, Mother's Day. Hell, buy one for your girlfriend and let her wear it as a pajama, right? Nothing's hotter than that. So go ahead and, check them out. We are on, all my stuff can be purchased at mag5firearms.net, mag5firearms.net. All right, and that's directly through my website, so that TikTok and everybody else can't put their hands in there anymore, and they can't tell me what I can and can't do. So everything I do is going to go right through my website, www.mag5firearms.net. Look at those admins. Aren't they awesome? All right, we're going to that. And then our second edition that we came out with shortly after the first is our Desert Sand edition. This is the gray and black Desert Sand colored shirt with the gray and black logo on it. It's still 100% high quality cotton, short sleeve. Really awesome gift. Again, Mother's Day, Father's Day, girlfriend, birthday present. Really awesome product, guys. You should definitely, again, check it out. Go to my website, mag5firearms.net, and check it out. This one here is on limited supply. It was a hot seller, sold through them pretty quickly. So check it out and see what's available. And then next, I'm going to show you the line that we just came out with a couple days ago. I'm actually wearing one right now. So this one here, what I'm wearing is the Back to Blue edition of the Mag5 Firearms logo. Okay, so like the one I'm wearing is the navy. So it's the black on navy with the blue line that goes across the front. And then we also have it in red with the Back to Blue logo. All right, again, support the police right here across it. We have that blue line that to represent supporting our police. All right, Back to Blue edition of the Mag5 Firearms t-shirt. All right, so we got the American red, I got the navy blue, and then we also have it in military green. Again, this is all three is the Back to Blue edition of the Mag5 Firearms t-shirts. Awesome products, all three of them, 100% high quality cotton, screen printed, right? So I paid extra just for two things. I wanted the quality of the shirt to be high, and I wanted the screen printing to be well, because I don't want it to be washed and then everything fall off of it, right? So it's definitely a wonderful product, guys. Check it out, mag5firearms.net. Okay, if you're on Facebook or Instagram, I actually have a shop through them. So if you go to my Mag5 Firearms, I have a shop. You can click on that and then select what you're looking for, and then it brings you to my website for payment. All right. Any questions, throw them out there, okay? And then what we'll do is when I'm done my spiel, then I'll open up to other questions, gunsmithing or whatnots, all right? Peter, how are you, buddy? Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Who's in YouTube land? You want to say hello in YouTube? All right, our next product we have right here. We have the Mag5 Firearms Trucker's Hat. Laser engraved trucker's hat. All right. So it's a 6-panel mesh backing snap adjustments. All right. 100% high quality, made in America. Awesome hat, guys. Again, I started these like a week and a half ago, and they're still going. These are, I'm going to have to get a second order in pretty soon. This is an awesome product, guys. You don't want to take advantage of it, go ahead on my website. Check it out. If you are police, military, fire department, first responders, if you fall under that list, 10% discount with the right credentials, okay? You guys email me, info@mag5firearms.net. Email me your credentials, and I'll send you a code for a 10% off discount on any of the merchandise on my website, okay? We have lots of respect for our military, police, law enforcement, EMTs, all right? So, again, if you guys are a part of that, check it out, okay? Again, here's our Mag5 Firearms hat, laser engraved. It's a fox leather on the front of it right here. There we go for people on YouTube and Facebook. Really awesome product, extremely comfortable, looks great, feels great. Really, it's a great hat to have. Great part of your collection, guys. Again, gifts, Mother's Day, Father's Day, girlfriend birthday present, boyfriend birthday present. All right, Christmas is coming up. Christmas in July, right? Hanukkah, it's all there. You can do it for any occasion, guys. Check it out. All right, go ahead on the website and check them out, mag5firearms.net. All right, if we could do some likes and shares, I would appreciate it. Jesse, thank you for joining. Where are you from? Likes and shares, guys. Likes and shares. I really appreciate it. Oh, I just lost everybody. No, I didn't freeze. There's a lot of people. I have one viewer now. I went from 6 to 1. Likes and shares would be much appreciated. Really trying to build this up. Facebook or YouTube, you still with me, YouTube? Who we got on there? Looks like I got 1, 2. Facebook and YouTube. That's pretty awesome. Thank you, guys. Want to state your names? Tell me where you're from. Likes and shares are much appreciated. Likes and shares would be much appreciated. Who do we have on YouTube and Facebook? Give me your name and tell me where you're from. All right, guys. So also on our website, we have the Mag5 Firearms logoed mug. It's an 11-ounce coffee mug, tea mug. You can use it for whatever you want. It's microwave safe and dishwasher safe. It's a ceramic. And, again, it's really a great product, a great gift. Mother's Day, Father's Day. Give it to your girlfriend, boyfriend, you name it. Lots of holidays are coming up. 4th of July. I'm not much more American than this. Check it out. Again, mag5firearms.net. Hello, Alicia from PA. You're a cutie. YouTube. One bitch 30. What's going on? Got 2 on Facebook, 2 on YouTube. State your name. Where are you from? Thank you for joining. I really do appreciate it. So also on our website, we have the Mag5 Firearms gun oil and gun cleaner. So I worked with Riptide Armory, which is a fantastic veteran-owned company down in, I believe they're out of Nevada. But they're an outstanding company. I've used their products for a number of years. And when we opened up the business back in January, we decided to go ahead and reach out to them. I said, hey, I love your products. What can we do? How can we support each other? Long story short, we ended up becoming partners. Outstanding products, guys. We ended up formulating a brand new line that we put our name on. We branded it under the Mag5 Firearms. Awesome products, guys. We have the Mag5 Firearms Cleaner, which is a very potent cleaner. All right, but it's great for all surfaces. It works on polymer, steel, wood. It's great for optics as well. But it's built so that like it attacks carbon. Like carbon, it'll just pretty much just melted off. This is really an outstanding product, guys. Yeah, you want to check it out, mag5firearms.net. And then we have our oil, the Mag5 Firearms infused oil, right? Nanotechnology is what gets this thing going. It works with graphene. Graphene attracts carbon and mineral deposits and all that. So the way this 1-2 punch kind of works is that, you know, you have the cleaner and you have the oil. The oil I use more of a maintenance, and then the cleaner I only do once every few months. You know, when I come home after shooting 600 or 700 rounds, I'll actually just wipe off the old oil and stuff that's on the gun, and then I just reapply. It works that well. And then again, after a whole bunch of rounds going through 3-4 months worth, then I'll come back in with the cleaner, and the cleaner will get everything off that the oil couldn't. Really fantastic products, guys. You know, Riptide Armory, their formulas are awesome. We worked really hard on these 2 formulas. You really got to check them out. Mag5firearms.net. And if you can use it, definitely pick some up. It's really awesome products, guys. Wilmer, how are you, buddy? Appreciate you joining. YouTube being shy. Facebook being shy. Who do we have on? My name is Joe. I'm the owner of Mag5 Firearms. I'm a gunsmith. You know, we're building our business, and we have merchandise that we're trying to sell. So that's what we have going on here today. All right. So if you check out our site, mag5firearms.net, you can see everything that we have going on. Wayne, what's going on, Wayne? How you doing, brother? I appreciate you and your wife. Thank you guys for coming on. Is Monica on with you, or is she off? Joe B, how are you, bud? Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm doing good, Wayne. I'm doing good, man. We're trying to get through it, you know? All the shadow banning that's going on is really making it difficult. Now they're not even afraid to tell me anymore. They just send me emails that say, hey, your page is not being recommended. Yeah, I got you, buddy. I hear you. I hear you. That's going to be... You have anything fun coming up? Molly McDonald, thank you for joining. Red, how are you, Red? Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. It's been a while since I've seen your name come through. How's your site going, Red? Everything going well? It's good to see you as well. Just having family over? Wayne, did you get a chance to see the new line? Did you get a chance to see the new Mag5 Firearms t-shirts with the back the blue edition? We got 3 people on Facebook. State your name. What do you think of them? Yeah, man. I'm happy with the way they came out. So we got the navy blue, which is what I have on here. The back to blue edition, and then we also have it in military green. And then we also have it in American red, right here. Really fantastic, 100% high quality cotton, just like its predecessors. Really awesome products, guys. Definitely check them out, mag5firearms.net, or you can click the Facebook tab or the Instagram tab that says shop. All right, and then we still got the Desert Sand Edition, unlimited supply, not much left of these. So if you like this one, check out the sizes, see what we have left if you still like this one. But there's definitely not much left of these. I think I have under 10. Really another awesome product from Mag5 Firearms, the Desert Sand Edition with the gray and black logo. Really fantastic, guys. Fantastic stuff. And then the second shipment came in of the original, the red, white, and blue Mag5 Firearms logo t-shirt. All these editions are all 100% high quality cotton. Outstanding products, guys. Definitely check them out, mag5firearms.net. All right, Facebook, Instagram, click on the shop button. Awesome stuff, guys. Awesome stuff. All right. And then we can't forget that we got the 6-panel Mag5 Firearms trucker's hat. All right. Laser engraved logo on the front. The patch is a fox leather. Again, high quality, awesome product, guys. Made in the U.S. Really outstanding. Check out the links. These are great for Mother's Day, Father's Day. These are awesome for gifts, birthday presents, Christmas in July, Hanukkah, Yom Kippur, Kwanzaa. All of them. They're all coming up. They're all coming up. If you support your local police, this is the way you want to go. Get yourself a Support the Blue t-shirt. Really fun, outstanding products, guys. Fun, outstanding products. Obi-Wan Golf, how are you, bud? All right, we can't forget about our Mag5 Firearms 11-ounce mug. Microwavable and dishwasher safe. It's printed on both sides. Awesome products, guys. Outstanding. Who do we got on? Who do we got on? Facebook, YouTube. State your name and location. Tell us where you're at. I appreciate you joining. Thank you very much. All right, TikTok. I'm looking for teammates. I'm looking for likes and shares, trying to rebuild my following. Facebook, I'm looking for subscribers. And I'm looking for stars. And again, I'm looking for likes and shares. Reposts are awesome too. I appreciate that, guys. Thank you so much. I'm doing a multi-platform, so I'm talking to multiple people. I'm looking at multiple chat lines. Fire Gremlin, what's going on? Thank you for joining. All right, now we can't forget about our Mag5 Firearms Advanced Gun Cleaner and our infused oil. Two fantastic products, guys. Fantastic products. These two products are formulated here in the U.S. Riptide Armory, which is a Navy SEAL-owned company in the U.S. I reached out to them when we opened up our business. I became partners, and we ended up starting our own brand. I work with their formulists. Outstanding, man. They were great people. It's a great company, and I believed in them so much I put my name on it. We have the Mag5 Firearms Advanced Gun Cleaner, and we have the infused oil. Definitely check those out. Mag5firearms.net. Instagram, Facebook, click the shop button on my profile. Fire Gremlin, where you from, buddy? F10, how are you, sir? Roger Goodwin, thank you guys for showing up. Appreciate you joining the channel. All right, we're going to go back at it again. We have the Mag5 Firearms logo t-shirts. Right now you're looking at the Back to Blue edition of our logo. I have it in navy blue. We have it in American red. And then we also have it in military green. This is the Back to Blue edition of our t-shirt logos. 100% high quality cotton, all screen printed. Outstanding products, guys. Perfect for all gifts, all occasions. All right, our popular seller right now, the original, the OG, the red, white, and blue. Very patriotic. The red, white, and blue. Mag5 Firearms, the original t-shirt. Plenty of sizes still available. We have it all the way up to 5XL. All right, and then in limited supply, we have our Desert Sand Edition. This is limited supply of the Desert Sand Edition, so if you really like this one, I would get on there soon. I think we have under 10 left. Definitely check them out, guys. Why are they back to blues? Because we support our police. We support our law enforcement. We support our military. We support our first responders. We definitely believe in that in our household. So it's something that is true and dear to my heart. You know, so love the fact that these came out and how great they look. But our military is definitely, you know, we need to definitely have a lot of respect for our military. And I'm a firm believer of supporting them and our police. So yeah, so I went with the Back to Blue edition around. Plans for the future are the, you know, back to firefighters, back to EMS, getting it with red, getting it with all the colors. Because Mag5 Firearms supports all of our law enforcement, from military all the way down, first responders. Cody, how are you, buddy? Thanks for joining. How you been, brother? No, it doesn't say Back to Blue on there. But what it does have is the bright blue line that represents the backing, you know, the supporting of our police and our law enforcement. So if you look right, like here's our, get a good look on that right there. See? Right there. CJ, how are you? Oh, wait, Cody, is that you? You have a different profile. Or somebody hack you? Brad, thank you for joining. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah, man. How's your sawmill coming along? Is it back up and running yet? Did you get a chance to see our new line, the Back to Blue edition, Cody? Oh, yeah, you're to the point that you can start sawing again. Yeah, brother. Jordan, how are you? Yeah, so we got the Back to Blue edition. We have it in navy, which is what I have on now. And then we got it in the military green. And then we have it in the great old American red. All of them are still 100% high quality cotton. Awesome products, guys. And don't forget, we still got Mag5 Firearms trucker hat. Laser engraved. Yeah, the green is nice. I dig the green too. But we have the trucker's hat, laser engraved with our logo. It's a Fox leather patch. That's in the front. 6-panel, mesh in the back, snap, adjustment. Really awesome and comfortable, breathable. I love the hat, man. Hat's outstanding. Made in the USA. Definitely check them out. They're on the website as well. We're at mag5firearms.net. If you're on Instagram and Facebook, just click the shop button on my profile. All right. We still got plenty of our Mag5 Firearms coffee mugs. 11 ounces, ceramic, microwave, and dishwasher safe. Still have plenty of those going on. And then we can't forget about the good old Mag5 Firearm Advanced Gun Cleaner and Oil. God will have fun with me on my Judgment Day. That is awesome. I can't wait to meet him. So, really awesome products, guys. Mag5 Firearms Gun Cleaner and Oil. 2 fantastic products. Yeah, I don't know, Cody. I mean, people just come on here and say dumb shit all the time. You know? Yeah, man. It's one of those things. We get those people every once in a while. But it is what it is. My moderators take care of them. They're gone. So anyway, we got the gun cleaner. We got the oil. Definitely check those out on our website, man. Facebook, YouTube. Name, where are you from, man? All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and open it up to questions like I promised earlier. If you guys have any gunsmithing questions, pew-pew, two-way questions, you know, throw them out there. This is where I like to have some fun. Yeah, people crack me up too, man. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. Yeah, it is what it is, Wayne. I mean, they come on here every once in a while and they think they're doing justice, but they're not. You know, they just kind of, I don't know. It's whatever. I don't even know what to say about it anymore. Brian, how are you, man? Thanks for joining. Appreciate it. All right, so TikTok, I'm looking for teammates, looking for people to be on Team Mag, right? Roses, you know, goats, whatever you guys can do. Shares and hearts, definitely something that we can use over here. All right, Facebook, I'm looking for stars and subscribers. All right, and then likes and shares, reposts. Whatever we can do. I have a subscriber channel on Facebook. So if we can get on that, that'd be awesome. I'd love to get on more often. Cody, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate the roses and everything, man. Yeah, Wayne, it is what it is. People have nothing better to do with their lives, and they think God's going to save them for by saying stupid things like that, right? Oh, you guys are awesome. Thank you guys for the roses. That's awesome. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. So let's throw them out there, man. Anybody got questions? Anybody want to talk about some stuff? Hey, did you guys happen to check out my last build? I finished it the other day. I put some trailers up. Where's a good place to get a laser and what? A laser in gray. I don't know what that means. Oh, we're a good place to get it engraved. You know, it's a great. Are you guys familiar with C&H? If you're familiar with C&H Precisions, they're a company out of I want to say Louisiana. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do engraving because they do milling. They do slide milling for optics and stuff. So, yeah, C&H. C and the and sign H Precisions. They also have awesome optics. They have awesome optics, man. I've got an M&P bullet stuck in the chamber, and I can't. I pulled it back because I did something stupid to it. Can I? Yeah, I can fix it. Yep. Did you put it in? Did you put the bolt in backwards too? Was that what you? uh, yeah, I could definitely fix that. I proved that the last weekend. Steven, how are you, buddy? Thanks for joining. Yeah, so C&H Precisions, they recently got into the optics. They're actually known for their optic plates. People buy them so that they can adapt. Hey man, thank you guys for the gifts, man. I really appreciate that. But they recently got into optics, and their optics are pretty awesome. I actually have two of them. So here's one right there. It's really an awesome optic. I have this one in green. All right, let me see if Facebook can see this right there. All right, this is unloaded. No, I know it was Wayne. I know it was. And then here's another one from C&H Optics. It really is a great, and it's affordable too. Like this optic here. So if you go on my website, I have a page on my website that's called collaborations, right? And there's a bunch of affiliate pages that I belong to. C&H is one of them. So yeah, click on that link in my website, and it'll take you right to their page because their optics are pretty awesome. They're definitely awesome. Guys, thank you so much for all the gifts. That is pretty outstanding. I really do appreciate that. Yeah, Wayne. So speaking of that guy, you know, he brought it for me, and then I found out that the bolt was installed backwards. Like he really jammed it in there. He must have hit it with a hammer, and then got it to close, and then told me it was seized. It was crazy. That was like the worst. Are all your sights sights, Wayne? You don't have anything with optics? Because I used to be that way. It says, I just got a warning live. We have detected inactivity during your live. Really? Unable to verify now. Look at that. There we go. Yeah, you would have thought so. You would have thought so. That he would have noticed that something wasn't right. He said that he went to go chamber it, and he couldn't pull the charging handle. It was all seized up. So when I don't know how the hell this happened. Like seriously, but to boot, he had a round stuck it lodged in the barrel as well. Yeah, he had a round lodged. So like I don't know, like was he trying to put a round in? Like I don't know. through the side and then opened it up and then took the, I don't know. I didn't ask. I didn't ask why. Creole gal, how are you, hon? Thanks for joining. I didn't ask. It was just stupid. So, but yeah, I ended up tapping it out with a rubber mallet, and the bolt just popped right out. You know. So yeah, it was a. Thank God it was a somewhat easy fix. Probably because I showed the pistol. It says I was inactive. That was the alert I got. You know. So I don't know. Like I don't know. I've been talking. I haven't stopped really. So anyway, uh, yeah, you'd think he would have noticed that something wasn't right. You know, like how do you get like how does it reverse with the bullet already in there? It doesn't unless you do it. Yeah, yeah. You know what, Wayne? I was thinking the same thing. Maybe he was drunk. And you know what, Cody? I'm starting to believe that myself, man. I don't know. Black Swan, thank you for joining. Appreciate it. On time, thank you. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of gave up on asking why or, complaining anymore. I just kind of deal with it and move on. Yeah, I did. I did. It was actually, I mean, there was some gunk in there that was causing, that because he brought me three, so I was able to. There was one of them that was also the charging handle was upside down, and he was wondering why it wouldn't move, and then the carriage nut the nut carriage nut bolt were loose on two of them. It was, and then the third one was yeah, Wayne, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Like maybe he tried to do it on his own. He tried to clean it or do something. But and then the third one, the dent pin and the spring had fallen out, and I was and the safety was just so yeah, putting that back in, he had it. I really do think it was that, Wayne. So it kind of is what it is. I'm actually pretty excited. I'm going to the range tomorrow for the first time in like a month, and I'm bringing my new build with me, so I'm really excited. Want to see how it goes. What do you guys think of that? Right? It's a nice looking build, isn't it? Obviously, it's unloaded because it has it's sitting in a stand. But that's definitely a nice build, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna take some videos. Yeah, but it's just real nice, man. I'm calling it the God and Country edition. Check that out. What do you think? Cross Armory, man, they make some really good products. So definitely happy with it. Pretty awesome stuff. Yeah, yeah, and this optic is C&H also. So the retinal in this is there's like four different retinals. They're all red though, right? So I can do the dot, I can do the the ACSS, I think it is. It's that little like pointy, you know what I mean? And then it also has the circle with a dot in the middle. So yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'll definitely take some video of shooting it. And I'll put it in your, yeah, absolutely. I'll put it in your group. So Yeah, it's definitely real pretty. Our God and Country edition. I think that's great, man. I like to name my pistols. I got the Black Widow. I got this one. I don't know. It's just something I've been doing lately. So I'm thinking about getting into long rifles. Does anybody have any experience with that? I was talking to somebody yesterday about it, but something I haven't really played with too much. I'm thinking about getting like well, somebody recommended a Savage 12 is what they said to look into. It's a 308 bolt action. Yeah, I'm thinking about trying, I want to try like 300 yards, 400 yards, right? And I don't think my AR can do that. What do you guys recommend? Are you guys any of you guys into like long distance shooting? Yeah, but Cody, you have a 1911, don't you? Is yours optic ready? 22-250. What's that? Hey Chris, thanks for joining. I should name one Mary Poppins. I don't know. Somebody recommended a Savage, and again, I'm not too into it. I haven't done them, haven't used them or shot one before. So, but I'm definitely looking into. I really want to try like that 300 yards, 400 yards type of target shooting. So start with something cheapish, so until I get used to it, and then maybe I'll grow it. I just don't know where to go. But what's a 22-250? Oh, gotcha. Winchester, Remington, Savage, all good rifles. I prefer 30-06, huh? Over 308. Springfields are nice. Why 30-06 over 308? Is that just an opinion thing, or is there like a technical good reason for one over the other, Wayne? Does a 22 long rifle actually kill coyotes? I don't want to hunt right now. I just want to target shoot, like target practice. You know what I mean? Again, it's just something I've never done. I wanted to give it a try, and I don't know. Accuracy is the same, but you get faster shooting, and you don't have to break to reload it from target. For semi-auto over bolt action, accuracy is the same, but you get faster shooting. Have to break to reload. Longer range. So the 30-06 has longer range than the 308. What's up, Ray? How are you? If you shoot it in the heart or in the head, yeah, I guess that makes sense. The long range, small, 22 caliber. Now, is that like multiple brands make this 22-250, or is that just a single brand pony? That's what I'm trying to say, I guess. Yeah, you're right, Wayne. I believe in that. Again, I just never shot those, so I wasn't sure. You know, Brian, welcome back, buddy. Thanks for coming back. You like a 223. What's going on, Kay? Kagon Calv. Oh, cool. So you've been here for a little bit. Yeah, we're just chit chatting about rifles, and you know, I don't know a lot about ammunition, but Brian here, he knows a lot about ammunition. So definitely, if you guys are looking for ammo, you guys should check out Acre Ammunitions. Really awesome guy right there. We just support small business as much as we can, But I was just talking about, wanting to get into long rifles. That I don't have a lot of experience with them. Um, Gotcha, Wayne. It also depends on what type of ammo you use as well. Yeah, that makes sense to me too. I'm thinking about getting into like distance shooting. You know what I mean? Like 300 yards, 400 yards, something like that. I don't know. Something I haven't tried before that I think would be a lot of fun. So I was just asking people's opinions about guns and different types of guns I should look into, or you know, Angelina, how are you? Thank you for joining. I appreciate you guys. Kagon, how are you, bud? Kagon, where are you from, buddy? Yeah, I've heard of Remington, and somebody recommended a Savage 12 to me. So, living in Florida, man, that's awesome. No, that's good to know. Yeah, I'm from Jersey too, man. Where in Jersey you from? Kagon? Kimberly Brown, thanks for joining. Shut up. Tom's River? I grew up in East Brunswick, which is right by Rutgers University, like Middlesex County. Yeah, man, small world. Small world. Yeah, I used to cut through Tom's River all the time going to Seaside as a kid. Yeah. What'd you do for Optimum? I've never shot a Winchester, but I like Springfield myself. I got there in 1911. I like that a lot. Um, I've shot like their emissaries and the Prodigy. Actually, the Prodigy is one of the ones I'm thinking of picking up next. Love that double stack 1911 feel. Gotcha. Cool. So you were on the road. Marlin. I've heard of that too. Who else we got on Facebook? And we got some people on YouTube. State your name and where you're from, man. Join the conversation. All are welcome. When did you move to Florida? Ah, good for you, man. Murphy did go psycho. I haven't lived in Jersey since who was it? It wasn't. Well, I graduated high school when Florio was there, and then Whitman. I left when Whitman was governor. What's room and 10, Wayne? I think room and 10 are junk. Are those brands, or did you just spell it wrong? Lance, thanks for joining, man. Okay, Gon, are you a part of the two-way community? Oh, that's cool. Gotcha. I think Remingtons are junk. Okay. What do you carry there, Kagon? Chris, thanks for joining. You have any thoughts on what you're going to get? It's too big to carry concealed. That's Farmer. How are you? Andrew, thank you for joining. Yeah, man. All great guns, man. The Hellcat, that's a great pistol. The P365, I just bought my son that. I got him the X Macro. And my wife carries the 43X. I mean, that you're open to other ideas. I think that's awesome, but it's going to be based on you, you know? It's all about, yeah, the 43X is nice. Yeah, it's definitely small. See, I couldn't carry something that small. I needed something a little bigger. I went with the Glock 45. So it's to slide to the 19, but the frame of the 17. You know, it's because of my hand, the grip. So all depends on what you're comfortable with in your hand. Remington made Bushmaster. Oh, really? I thought Bushmaster was a SIG product. What's up, Pamela? Stacy, how are you? Cody, is your 1911 optic ready? Or would you have to get it milled? I sold, man. I had a 43X that actually went off. Pulled the chamber back to put one in it. Three times. Kagon, I'm from Pennsylvania. Yeah, I'm right outside of Philly. I'm about 40 minutes outside of Philly. Well, thank God you were safe about that, Wayne. I'm glad that nobody got hurt. This is glitching real bad. Facebook always is, man. It might be the software I'm using too. I might have to look into it. Which Taurus do you have? The G2-3 or the G2G? What's it called? The GC3, G2C. It happened on the range. Well, thank God for that. So my buddy on Facebook here is telling me that he had a Glock 43X that he got rid of because it fired on him three times. So he went to go hold the slide back, and it went off. He's saying be careful with them. That's a shame. All right, guys, I think I'm going to call it for tonight. But thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you guys coming on. Was that after modding the magazine capacity? That's what I heard happened to others. Did you catch that, Wayne? All right, Brian. I may check you out for a few minutes before I hit the hay. I got a big day tomorrow. I like the 48, man. The 48X is nice. The 48X is nice, man. They're just coming. It's pretty much the same stuff, but they're coming out with new numbers, right? So the 48. Really? I very rarely hear bad things about Glocks at all anymore. Early on, I did, but not anymore, especially the Gen 5s. They worked out a lot of their kinks. What's up, Timberlake? I mean, the 48, man, that's the Glock 19 frame with the 17 slide. I mean, it's all the same stuff. Hey guys, I appreciate the follows and the gifts. Thank you guys so much. But if you guys get a second, please check out mag5firearms.net. All right, it's my website. We have merch on there that we sell. We have t-shirts, hats, and I got gun oil and cleaner, mugs, all sorts of stuff. So if you have a second, if you can check it out, I'd appreciate it. I'm also on Facebook and Instagram shop. So I did nothing to it. There's nothing to it. My wife just bought it for me, and I took it to the range. My cop buddy has heard bad things about them as well. So you have the 48X now? Wayne, I want to finish this conversation, but I'm going to have to do it tomorrow, okay? But I'll probably get on a little later tomorrow because I'm heading to the range. I'm going to have some fun. I feel like I gotta blow some steam off tomorrow, yeah? It's been a tough week. It's Monday. All right, guys, listen, God bless you all. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys coming out. Have a great night. Thank you, guys.